What's good, y'all? Today we are watching Attractive Men Tend to Clap Less Cheeks by J.R. Wisdom. So let's get straight into the video, man. You know what it's about.
The more attractive.
Hey, bruh. Hey, bruh. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Why the hell you start? Why are you starting a video? Man, bro, what? Alright, bruh. Alright, bruh. Come on.
The guy is, the less women he actually pulls. And it sounds crazy, but hear me out. Me, myself, I hear it all the time. Oh, I'm sure your DMs are just flooded with every woman you want to talk to, or I'm sure you pull.
He's just nodding his head like, yeah. Yeah, me too, me too. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Me too, me too, me too, honestly.
Every woman you want, this, that, and the third. And a lot of times it's the total opposite. Don't get me wrong, I have my moments, but I'm very introverted and I'm shy by nature. So I really just kind of stay to myself. But also because of my demeanor, I'm 6'4", I'm very big and muscular. So
Bro's showing out. Bro's showing out, bro. Bro, the vid just started, bro. You already trying to show out on it, you feel me? Like, shit, bro. Bro said, yo, my demeanor on 6'4", very muscular, attractive man. You know what I mean? Like, let's take it easy, ganger. Let's take it easy.
Demeanor can come across as very arrogant and cocky. I've had women come up to me and say, yo, I've noticed you for so long, or I would have talked to you, but personally, I just thought you were very conceited or to yourself, so I didn't bother. And I don't really say anything unless I really know that the vibe is mutual. So sometimes your biggest assets can work against you.
The more attractive you are as a guy, the less girls you can get. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm the best looking guy, because that's not true, but I'm just saying it's just true. I'm out this weekend, I'm having conversation with some girls, I'm with some people. We're having conversation with these girls, we're talking to them. Conversation was going okay. There was this one girl, she was attractive, I'm not gonna lie. There was this one girl, she's talking to us, you know, she knows she's attractive, and so like she's trying to play like even more hard to get, which I don't play that game because I don't have time. So she's trying to play this hard to get game, whatever. Like, I'm peeping and I'm seeing what it like.
I don't know. I feel like this sounds like dudes being a little delulu. But also, I kind of do get it. Him, in a sense, it sounds like he's being a little delulu. I'm not going to lie. I don't think at any point in time I would ever come out of my body to say what another person was feeling and thinking. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there was this girl here at the party. She like an attractive girl. She was standing in the back. I was standing in the other back looking at her. She was playing hard to get. But then again, let's listen to the rest of what he's saying. Let's listen to the rest of what he's saying. Because you just assuming that she playing hard to get and that, you know, she just didn't want to get got. You feel me? So, let's see.
Whatever's happening. And I'm telling my boys, like, yo, don't, like, pull back. Like, there's levels to this. Like, don't seem desperate. You can't seem desperate over.
Bro, what? Bro, he sounds, I'm not gonna lie to you, he sounds like the dude where y'all seen that meme. It's like the dude, the guys are talking to the girls laughing or whatever it is. Bro standing in the back and the girls say, "What is your friend doing?" And he's over there like this. And then your friend be like, "Bro, come over here." And then he hits you with the chill, little bro. Chill, little bro. I know you scared over there because of all the girls. Gang. Chill out. You feel me? Nah, he seemed like he probably the problem. I'm not gonna lie. He probably cock blocking his whole friend group, bro. Bro standing in the back telling guys, "Hey, come here, y'all." Trying to have a Power Ranger team meeting. While the niggas trying to get some cheeks. He's like, "Nah, bro, y'all gotta reel it in some, bro. We can't even play like that, bro. Y'all acting too desperate." Nigga, what? We just out here drinking, talking to some shorties, and you brought us into a team meeting to tell us to stop talking to the shorties? Nigga, what's going on here? That's what it sounds like to me. But I get the plot of it, you know. both of these niggas, you feel me? They seem like they some niggas that. That's what it seemed like to me so far. I don't know how much I validate with these two guys' conversation, which I do understand, but I understand it for a different reason. But I'll get into that a little later after I understand the plot of everything that's going on here.
These girls, because that's what they want. And at the time, I'm like, more so abort the mission. We all still continue to carry small talk, blah, 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 whatever. I end up walking away because I don't have time and I don't have energy for that shit.
He gonna piss me off. What did I tell y'all? He the fucking friend, bro's over there talking. He's standing in the back. Bro's like, I don't got time for these girls, man. Standing in the back like this. She needs to come talk to me, bro. That's what it seems like bro doing. Why you got shades on? Take the shades off. See, this nigga, I'm not listening to shit. Everything else that come out of this nigga mouth is bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I can't. Hey, bro, we not here. We not connected, gang.
I kid you not, an hour and a half goes by. It may have been 2 hours go by. I'm talking to another group of girls, which they were as dope as hell. This one particular girl that was probably the best one out of the group literally walks up to me while I'm talking to these two girls, and she says, you know what? I would try to talk to you, but you seem cocky as I started laughing. I was just like, all I said was okay. She's still standing there, and she wants a reaction out of me. I don't really give people reaction. The girls are just kind of looking that I was talking to. One of them was actually my friend, and the other one was just like, what the fuck? All I said, I'm sorry you feel that way. And then she said, see, my point proven. For one, I never was cocky. I never said anything cocky. I never acted cocky because that's not my personality. And in that conversation we had earlier, I remember she saying, like, she thought, like, you know, I could...
Nah, bruh. This dude, I don't know what the shit bro got going on. Bro living a different reality from the rest of us, gang. Maybe he think he just more attractive than the rest of the world, gang. Where he think he live in a different world. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking to the shorties. He's like, nah, bro, not these shorties. Bro, abort mission. No, y'all don't. I'm gonna go talk to another batch of shorties. Okay, go talk to other shorties and shit, bro. Now you may be making videos online talking about how you left your friends to go talk to other shorties because the other shorties were acting weird. Nigga, if they still there 2 hours later talking to the motherfucking niggas, then obviously it wasn't an abort mission type of thing, bro. And now you over here talking to another batch of girls, one of them your friend, so you really just talking to your friend. You not really clicking, gang. And then shorty walk up to you and you said, I'm sorry you feel like that. Yeah, bro. Bro, you're acting weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you acting weird. Take the shades off, gang.
Could be a this, that, and the third. And I remember asking her what qualifies me to be that. She couldn't even answer it. And I wasn't trying to make her look dumb in front of the people she was with. I was just asking her a question. Dating is cooked.
So, I saw these clips and they just happened to come about. I just saved them over time, probably within a month time span. And I just wanted to expound on it because I'm just speaking from my perspective and my experience. I'm what some people would call attractive pretty much all my life. And I'm not saying that to brag, but that's just based off what I've been told.
Niggas is so funny, bruh. Niggas is so funny. I mean, I'm part of them niggas. I'm part of niggas. Because I could also say the same thing. You know, it might not be in this camera. This camera might not be doing me justice. I'm a pretty good looking dude. You know what I'm saying? I need a tan. I'm pretty pale, but I'm a pretty good looking dude, bro. No cap. But now I feel like these niggas, because I feel like these niggas just did the same shit, bro. I can't like, and now, bro, about to be like, yeah, bro. I grew up my whole life. I've been attractive like type dude. Like I really get it. Like I didn't get as many girls as like the other niggas because I'm really too attractive. Damn, bro. What's going on here? This the light skin Olympics, man. Ain't too many light skins here, bro.
And I completely agree with both of these guys and a lot of the people, just people who, and this goes for women, but I'm speaking from a man's perspective because you hear women say attractive women are some of the loneliest women. And I've dated what some would perceive baddies or attractive women, and they are some of the most self-conscious, insecure, and lonely people. And it just happens that way. And sometimes they just don't have to work on themselves as a woman. But as far as a man goes, and I'm gonna get back to this, the first guy, I can agree with him in terms of you being a certain size, you having an intense look. Like me, you guys always seeing me smile on here, but if you see me out and about, my face naturally, and I'm gonna say this naturally because it's always been like that since I've been a little boy, is a very intense, furrowed eyebrows. I'm not really smiling. My normal face looks almost unapproachable. Well, it does look unapproachable and intense or mean.
Nigga, show us the face. You explaining a face to us. Nigga, show me the face. This is my, look, this is my blank face. This is like my regular face. This is how I walk around. People be, when I walk around with a blank face, people that I know, they be like, are you okay? You sad or something? Cause my blank face looks sad. On some bullshit, bro. I be walking around looking like a damn sad puppy. I ain't doing nothing, bro. I'm just vibing. I'm having the best day of my life, straight face, bro. And motherfuckers think I'm sad, bro. Because I nigga got a sad puppy fucking face. But I can show you the face. Look. This is the face. There's like nothing. Like no emotion, no nothing. So I couldn't even see myself. I don't know how I look. But motherfuckers be telling me I look sad. I be like, what the fuck, bro? But he need to just show us the face instead of explaining the face to a nigga. But I guess I did just explain the face and show y'all the face. I'm a hypocrite. I'm really like these niggas. Damn. Bruh. It's because I'm light skinned, bro. It's some bullshit. I need to, I should have been dark skinned, bro. High key.
And I don't mean for it to be that way. I still work on smiling as much as possible, especially on the camera. This, you guys are always seeing me like this, so you don't know. But definitely, if you're not looking inviting, that's going to turn some girls off automatically. Like, I don't even want to say anything to this guy. Some girls like that. They like that guy who looks unapproachable and intense that nobody would F with, for lack of a better term. And like bro said, I would still consider myself an introvert, even though I'm a social person. I can talk to anybody. I can have a conversation at hours. I can get on the phone with anybody right now and carry on an extensive conversation like nothing, because I've been doing it for so long. It's like second nature for me. But I am introverted, always pretty much have been, even though some people may not have known that. I'm not an extrovert. I'm not the one who's going out saying, hey, how you doing? Stuff like that. That's just not my vibe. So that's another thing. That's another strike. So even though I've worked on my personality and worked on my humor and things like that and worked on myself to a certain extent, that doesn't mean that I'm getting all the women, I'm getting all the chicks, I'm getting all the buns. And that's what women tend to think, just because you're attractive. And I've been told that several times. You got plenty of women, you got this, you got da. And no, no, it's not like a woman, right? And I'm not trying to flip it so much, but women just get constantly approached. Even if they have the RBF, the resting B face, right? They get constantly approached regardless. And it's not the same with men. Men don't get approached like that. And I be trying to tell dudes that don't know any better. They like, yeah, dudes get approached. Dudes don't hardly get approached like that. So this is from a perspective for all you guys who are like, such and such, or he's a pretty boy, or he's an F boy because he's handsome, and so on and so forth. Fellas, ladies really don't care about your looks. There's a small percentage of ladies who do, but women really don't care about your looks, bro. They don't. They'll judge you based.
It's not true. That is not true. I'll stand on that. Your looks definitely do matter, because if you don't have the right look, you won't even get a chance. You won't even get your foot through the door. You know what I mean? So your looks do matter, because without the looks, you can't even attempt to talk to shorty. You feel me? Because she gonna blow your ass off. Blow your ass off? What the fuck? What type of analogy, nigga? What the blow your ass off? She's gonna blow you off. Well, I gotta say blow. She's going to not rock with you immediately if you don't have the right look. So yes, your looks matter, because it's what gets you, that first step. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
upon your looks, and they will actively avoid you because you may be perceived as good looking. They feel like they're good looking, so they don't feel like they have a one up on you, if that makes any sense. Otherwise, when she dates, women tend to, women say they like a man that's medium ugly. So that's another thing. But this second dude, what he was talking about in terms of just dealing with women who will come up to you and project and say things like that. And no matter what answer you give, you're going to come off as cocky.
Nah, niggas do the same thing though. Like, you know how it be like a nigga might be talking to a girl and be like, damn, I could see you, you problems. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you gonna break my heart. But that's just a way of them, a little banter to like be like, oh, like you look good, but without me saying that you look good. You know what I mean? So for a girl to say that to you, that doesn't necessarily mean something bad. Or I feel like it doesn't mean anything bad. And you're not gonna sound cocky whatever you respond. If you respond in a way that, plays with her banter, then you just got the easiest layup of life, nigga. But if you respond with, I'm sorry you feel like that, and then start talking back to the other shorties, you know what I mean? Like you a dickhead, you know what I mean? Because she came up to you. She probably had to come out of her body to come up to you. And, she probably not an introvert. I mean, not an extrovert. And then you go and hit her with the, I'm sorry you feel like that. You feel me? And be like, I'm not trying to make her look stupid in front of her friends. I'm not gonna lie, that second dude, that nigga might be a little homosexuality. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, listen, bro. Listen, bro. It's just too weird. Everything he said was just so weird, bro. It was just so weird. Shit. But maybe he just live in a different world than the rest of us, my nigga. He probably, the first dude, it sounds like, he had like a decent head on his shoulders. The second dude, it looks like he lives on a different planet than the motherfucking rest of us. It sounds like bro is the only nigga that's turning away bitches every day. Every single day, bro, turning away the cheeks, bro. And I don't think, like, bro's wearing shades in the whip recording a vid. No, take the shades off, gang. Anyway.
Even if you're trying to be a nice person, which you got some guys who are perceived as attractive that are a-holes, so on and so forth. But a lot of guys who are attractive tend to be charming as well, right? Not so much with women. Women who are attractive, a lot of times they aren't charming because they already have the looks. They don't have to be charming. But a lot of dudes are, and they tend to have that gift of gab. Sometimes some dudes are awkward. Some dudes are awkward when it comes to things. So I just want everyone to know, both men and women, because dudes be like, just because you're handsome, you can get all the buns or you get all the cheeks. You still have to put in work and actually convince, or sometimes probably have to work harder in some cases, because they think, well, he's too cute, I don't want to make it easy for him. When a dude who may not be attractive, she'll just slide the panties off like it's nothing. So crazy stuff to be talking about, crazy video be talking about, guys. But let me know what you guys think about this, and are you in the same?
Yo, gang is trying to flex on us, gang. Bro's trying to flex on. Look, he got a little hickey on his neck. Bro trying to tell us he getting cheeks, he getting cheekers, bro. Look, that's a little hickey on his neck, bro. I know y'all see that hickey on his neck. Damn, my mouse ain't even showing up on here.
But let me know
look,
what
right there. See
about this. And
he trying to show out. He trying to show out, bro. He trying to show out. Too many light skins, bro. This shit too many light skins, bro. This shit the motherfucking the light skin motherfucking multiverse, my nigga. What the shit is this? Why I got added to this? Light skin multiverse.
Are you in the same boat? Have you always been told, or people tell you you're attractive, but the numbers don't reflect that? Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to be popping up.
Oh, that's his mad face he's talking about. You feel me? But anyway, man. Hey, bruh. I feel like they had some points, but the points that I think is just a little different. I think when you're a more attractive more attractive person, just in general, you don't have to do as much as people that are less attractive. So you ultimately start off at a disadvantage. Now, if you become, like it says, more charming, more whatever, like over time, cool. But for the most part, you get that one up on people, and the average everyday person doesn't get that one up. For example, if The situation with the Spider-Man dude, Shamik Moore, I think that's his name. Whatever his name is, the Spider-Man dude, he was trying to talk to that girl, and then now Michael B. Jordan in the movie with the girl, she over there giggling and shit. He walking up to her, she giggling. Shamik Moore was trying to talk to her, and she's dead face, straight face, bro. Don't give no fucks. And the reason for that is, nigga, you could, like, when you ugly, everything you do to a shorty that's not attracted to you is ugly, nigga. Your ass don't exist. That nigga Shamik did not exist to her. But my dog Michael B. Jordan, he make a joke, she giggling. And it's because he's more attractive than him. So she like, oh, like, I'm cool with this. Before, she's like, I'm not cool with that shit. And Shamik, it just seems like he needs mental help a little bit. But anyway, man, I kind of understand it. I feel like, you know, attractive men are probably less likely to walk up to women, which is why they get less cheeks. And then also women are more inclined to think that they won't be a suitable partner and they won't, you know, actually be with them. Right? It's more of like a commodity. Like, oh, I might rock. Like, oh, he look good. I might let him smash at some point because, like you said, you might have to work harder because of the fact that she like you. And then now you work harder, you still smash, you still dip on her ass, and now she's still sad, but she also knew in the back of her head that this nigga probably wasn't good for me. And that's because people know themselves, gang. So maybe that's why they get less cheeks. But I can agree to that. I feel like my life kind of the same. I hate to put myself in the same box as these niggas because I feel like it just sounds so crazy. Having a nigga sit here and tell you that he attractive sounds crazy, bro. But anyway, I feel like my whole life, or most of my life, people have told me that I'm attractive. And, you know, I was the type of dude, I'm not approaching shorties. Like, I'm not approaching shorties. I'm not making the first move on shorties. You feel me? And because of that, I missed out on probably a lot of cheeks. But at the end of the day, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? So I never even, like, my whole life, like, first time rocking with a shorty, doing anything with a shorty, I did not make the first move. Just didn't. Just is what it is. I might have did it one time. But did not make the first move. Shorties made the first move. You feel me? And then it's like, okay, you know, I know what it is now. But that probably got me less cheeks. But I'm okay with that. And I feel like, you know, you have to understand that cheeks don't equal, you know, your worth inside. And I understood that from a young age. I understood, you know, the last thing I would want is for somebody to feel like I'm, you know, too, like, on them and shit. And especially because I want to make sure that the person that, you know, I'm rocking with, rock with me. And that comes with growing up feeling like you're unattractive and then becoming attractive. And then now you don't know where you stand. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, hey, life is difficult, man. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this situation. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. And I love you guys. Peace. Turn off.